After the night I just had, I do not know whether I should call the cops, roll up in a ball and cry myself to sleep, or call my therapist. I am still trying to decide the best course of action. I already talked to my friend Kyle, and we agreed to some preliminary steps. But first I should tell you the full story. When I was in my teens, my friends and I would frequent a local park named Iglehart to play basketball and swim at the indoor pool. There was also an expansive nature preserve that we would explore. Days and evenings spent there remain vivid to me, as your formative years tend to hold those memories tighter in your subconscious. We would play basketball for hours, then take a nice long walk through the trails, which could go up to 10 miles in whichever direction you chose. The indoor pool closed indefinitely for some reason I don't remember now, but I had many a birthday party there through the years. As we got older and became more interested in girls, this would become a spot for secluded private activities as well. Every town has its lover's lane, and this was that for us during high school. We had a large group of friends, but my closest ones were Kyle and Bailey. We were inseparable, and often you could catch us together if we weren't at work or class. We dubbed ourselves the Three Leaves and made a stupid handshake, all because we saw a sign in the nature preserve that warned of poison ivy with the ominous statement "Leaves of three, let it be." After years of exploring the nature trails, we had found a lot of cool things simply forgotten to the world by time. Lots of very old signs from decades prior. Rock and wood seating, grown over with the local flora. Hidden pathways obstructed so much with fallen limbs and trees that it was hard to tell where the trails ended and untamed wilderness began. I can't tell you how many times we got lost by accidentally walking into the Greater North Woods, which holds a small 20-mile section designated as the Nature Preserve. Each adventure we always seemed to find something interesting, some new place or relic from the past. It all came to an end the summer going into senior year, when Bailey went missing, being as we spent every day together. Kaya and I wondered why we hadn't heard from him in a few days. We went over to his mom's house, and while she definitely loved her son very much, she was used to him not coming home. So, by the time the police got involved, Bailey had already been missing for 3 days. We checked all the spots we could think of. There was even a small search in the North Woods, but everything was called off after a few weeks. Apparently, it was thought that he left town to do door-to-door sales for High Times magazine. He had done this in the past, but his experience was so terrible and frightening that I would have never thought he'd go back to it. I told the police as much, but I was just a kid in high school, and they knew better.